Hey everybody, it has almost been a week since Microsoft showed us the gameplay demo for Halo Infinite. There has been a lot of controversy surrounding it. I've seen dozens of conversations of people across Twitter and Facebook about how they do not think the demo was showcasing a next generation game. I even had someone try to tell me that they think that Halo 3 looks better than Halo Infinite. People have already compared the 8-minute demo to the much shorter 1-minute trailer. I'm not going to be doing that today. Instead, I'm going to be showcasing one minor detail in the demo and how it's going to get even better in the future, and why Halo 3 is definitely not a better looking game than Halo Infinite. I have been playing video games since 1996. My first video game that I have played was Super Mario 64. And all of these years later, 24 years later, the one thing that even the update in graphics has not been able to showcase or demonstrate realistically is water. Specifically, the reflection of light bouncing off of water and other objects such as mirrors and windows. One of the biggest things both Microsoft and Sony are marketing for this next generation of consoles is ray tracing. In the next two photos, I'm going to be showcasing what ray tracing is and what it means for Halo Infinite. You see this girl in this room surrounded by mirrors. In the photo on the left, you notice the mirrors are not showing any reflections. In the photo on the right, you notice that the mirrors are showing realistic reflections based on the light source that's in the room. In these two photos, we see the same girl from before, except now she's in a hallway. In the photo on the left, you notice the reflections of the lights on the floor beneath her are not too pronounced, but you can make them out. In the photo on the right, with ray tracing enabled, you see the same lights on the floor are much more pronounced and much more realistic looking. Both of these photos were taken from the video that I have linked below in the description box. Please check out that video for more examples of how ray tracing will change the way we look at environments in this next generation of video games. This screenshot was taken directly from the 8-minute long demo. This is shortly after the grunts are killed. You see above this dead grunt in this puddle of water hints of reflections, but just like in the hallway with the reflections of lights with the girl, with ray tracing off, you can't really make out what the reflections are of, but you do see them. Ray tracing is going to make these reflections in this water much more pronounced and much more realistic looking. You might be asking, why am I comparing reflections off of water to reflections of lights off of floors? This brings me to the final part of today's video. Alright, I started up a custom game on the map Valhalla. You see I'm on the side with all of the water. There is the light source. To the person who told me that they think that Halo 3 looks better than the Halo Infinite demo, I strongly disagree. Even without ray tracing, the puddle at the beginning of the demo looks much more realistic than the outlines that you see here that are trying to act like reflections. The biggest thing to know about ray tracing is that it all is going to happen in real time. So Halo Infinite being a day and night cycle, the light source will change the more we play this campaign. So the reflections of light bouncing off of objects, water, and other structures will change based on the light source. Up to this point, we have not had the ability to emulate true to life reflections. I have seen a lot of people questioning 343 and why they did not make the demo look as good as the much shorter trailer did. I think it's really important we all understand that the demo was intended for E3 back in May. Obviously, that got canceled with everything that's going on. 343 employees have been working from home. In my opinion, I think it's more important for them to spend time working on the final product as opposed to taking the time to reskin an 8-minute demo. I'm going to leave you with this quote from Adrian Perez, who was with Bungie during the time of the first 3 Halos, in a YouTube video where he and some of the other Bungie employees discuss Halo 3 art. He said something that I think applies to what people have been talking about since last week. What he said was, this world needs to be fun before it's pretty. Rome was not built in a day. I know Halo 5 is going to be 5 years old in the coming months. All I'm asking is just be a little bit more patient, and in a few months we all will be enjoying Halo Infinite. This is SkanDog. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to turn on the notification bell so you are notified about my future videos. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.